want to show y'all my favorite thing to do at Lowe's. It's amazing. See, I'm over here in the paint section, and I have this mist tint category. And every time I come to Lowe's, I try to look in it. And guess what? It just so happens that I needed some grays. Not exactly, there's not a particular shade, but look, that's like a taupey gray, and here's like a darker gray. These are usually $10. And somebody came over the weekend. It's spring, and so everybody's like doing things in their house. So I knew today is the first day that I've been here this week. I knew there'd be so many. Look, they're even overflowing onto the floor. So I'm about to get both of these bad boys for $5 total when it would normally be $10. So you can't beat that. Here's like a hefty gallon of this intense stuff for $15 at Lowe's. That's crazy. Too bad I don't need any of these shades on these gallons, because that's crazy. But yeah, awesome deal. I am here on the generic hardware aisle, and this is where I get my hardware for my toy boxes. You can see these. There's some for the left side, some for the center mount, and some for the right side. And I never use the left and right side. I always just buy 2 of the center mounts so that I can hook them up to the back of the toy box and the lid, and I don't have to worry about hooking up to the sides of the inside of the toy box. So I always grab 2 of these. They're $4.48 a piece, so that's about $10 on these soft close hinges. And for the actual hinges, it's kind of over here with the hardware for like front doors and door hinges. And you kind of just choose which size you want. I usually go with either this size right here or a little bit bigger right here. And they're $2.78 a piece. I always get 2 of them. So I should have grabbed a buggy. I have all this stuff in my arms. But so in Hinges hardware for my toy boxes, it is about $15. That doesn't count staples and screws. So I'm about to show you my favorite screws right now. So here we are. I actually use exterior screws all the time because they just glide in like butter. It's really awesome. I always get the 8 by 2 inch, excuse me. And I like the star bit. There's so many different kinds, as you can see, but these are my favorite that I've tried so far. They used to be yellow, but now they do them green. And here's this littler box for $9.37, but I always buy this bigger box, and it's $30, so it always kind of hurts to buy it, but it lasts me so long, and they are amazing. Like, once you get good screws, you don't go back. So if you're looking for a good screw to use, this is what I usually use. The 2 inch seems to be the best for me because I'm usually putting boards together where it doesn't go through that. That's usually the sizes I use, but you can see you can get all different sizes. I think in the exterior, that's about the smallest. Here's one for 1 5/8 inches, but usually that's too short for me. So my favorite brand right there, Deck Plus. Over here with the air compressors and the brad nailers. I'm going to show you my staples that I get for my brad nailer. I really like this Hitachi brand. I usually buy a few different sizes, just depending on the different thicknesses I'm going to be working with. But I find that usually I end up using the most of the 1 1/4 inch right here. They are $7.99 a box, but they last a good while. If you can see, it's kind of about how fat they are. So it's my favorite. Sometimes I'll buy the really short ones if I'm doing really lightweight things, or sometimes some medium sized ones, but I tend to go through this size more than anything. Looking at jigsaw blades, you guys. Okay, most people prefer DeWalt jigsaw blades, but in my experience, I'm usually doing more delicate stuff, and I find that these cheaper skill ones are usually actually more gentle, and I buy like the tiniest, the 12 TPI right here. You can see how little they are, and they're just really gentle. It says right there, scroll cuts, and I find that these actually stay in place better and don't break as fast as the DeWalt's.
Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great week. Hit subscribe below and we'll see you next time.